Most parables of Jesus are clear and comforting. But in Luke 16, Jesus tells a story that confuses many people. A parable where a man lies, cheats, and manipulates others, and yet somehow Jesus praises him. Why would Jesus commend a dishonest manager? What lesson is he really trying to teach? Let's go deeper into this mystery, because the answer is not just surprising, it's life-changing. In Luke chapter 16, verses 1 to 13, Jesus tells the story of a rich man who had a manager, a steward in charge of his business. But the steward was careless, wasteful. Someone reported him to the master. So the master called him and said, "What is this I hear about you? You can't be trusted. Hand over the books, you're being dismissed." Now the steward was in trouble. He thought to himself, "I'm not strong enough to dig. I'm too ashamed to beg. I need a plan, fast." Then he had an idea. He secretly went to all the people who owed money to his master. To the first one, "How much do you owe?" 100 measures of oil, the man replied. "Quick, take your bill and make it 50. To the next, "You owe 100 measures of wheat, write 80. He reduced their debts, not out of kindness, but to gain favor, so that when he lost his job, these people would welcome him into their homes. Now here's the twist. The master found out, but instead of punishing him further, he actually commended him. Why? Not for being dishonest, but for being shrewd, wise, and strategic about his future. And Jesus said something shocking. The children of this world are in their generation wiser than the children of light. Luke 16, verse 8. Meaning what? People in the world, even when living in sin, often show more strategy, focus, and urgency in planning for their future than believers show for eternity. Jesus wasn't encouraging us to lie, cheat, or manipulate. He was teaching us to be wise with what we've been given. In Luke 16, verse 9, he says, "Use worldly wealth to gain friends for yourselves, so that when it is gone, you will be welcomed into eternal dwellings." That means use your money, your skills, your platform, your time to bless people, to support the gospel, to invest in the kingdom of God. Because the money we cling to now will one day vanish, but what we do with it can have eternal results. Just like that steward prepared for life after his job, you and I must prepare for life after this world. The parable ends with a warning. No servant can serve two masters. You cannot serve both God and money. Luke 16, verse 13. So ask yourself today, who are you serving? What are you doing with the resources God gave you? Be wise, be faithful, and like Jesus said, store up treasures in heaven where they will never be lost. Because when this world fades away, only what you did for Christ will last forever.